Alright, so how does this cup work? We will drive 20 minutes of time attack at first, or 15. We will see. I think it is 20. No, 10. Okay, it's also better, it's not that long. Okay, so 10 minutes of time attack. And then we drive rounds. With cup mode with Finalist, kinda. Everyone against each other on only this one track here. Until a certain point score that you have to reach, then you're Finalist and you have to win one more round. That's what we do. And this is the coast car, the slowest one in whole Trackmania. Beautiful. How would you know? I mean, here I was also not sure where to go at first. Yeah, because the signs didn't load for me. I guess that's the main issue here. So gears are extremely important in this environment with this car. I wanna test something here. Is that an option? Ah, now the signs are there. The snow car uses the same as Stadium now, doesn't it? Yeah, if you would use the coast car in Stadium, it would be super tiny compared to the blocks. These GP blocks here, they would be of course really nice. They would be really nicely fitting in the new game as well. So it's also a nice environment mix to put the stadium car into the coast environment here onto these GP blocks. I cannot decide what's better. Oh my god! The landing bug. My god, it was straight to the finish. How is it possible that I miss it? Hard to say, the sector is very long. The sector does contain more than just the wall ride. You see here, checkpoint, basically equal. I fucked up the corner, we have to say. So that was not a good comparison here. Tight, but yeah. We'll try the wall right further now. Ah. Okay, it's fast. But 89. It's a very slightly corner there because it has some elevation change. Ah, Mano. That could be annoying. So actually, other people got close, but I was interestingly only third after the wall ride in the CP. So my PB had a very good ending. They didn't get their runs through yet, but they have also the pace. Oh. Yeah, this is a very, very tough corner there. I was half a second up to my time. So in 20 seconds we will start. So the points need to be set up. There was an issue last time I played. Made the restart. Okay. Alright. We might have another warm-up. But rounds warm-up? No, I think it's live. Go go. Okay, I still won it. I was having some issues with the last chicane. I got that so good in my first attempts, but now I'm always at a drift there. Close to a drift. Alright, 25 point speed drive until someone has 251 points. So 10 wins and 1 point, basically. This drift is annoying. I don't have any feeling for it. I mean, I'm still easily second somehow. What the fuck? I was already surprised when I made interface on and saw the second place, but even 2 seconds ahead. Okay, that is important. Also Fed is basically now my main opponent here. And it is very important that he does lose some points on me. No? We both had the best start. I want to have I want to reach Finalist as first. And I want to have as many rounds alone as Finalist as possible. What is this finish timeout? Snack is joining. I can drive a full run still. Nice. Pavel also with a .16, so not too far away. How long it took you to get all the author medals with keyboard? I have to say though that Coast Car is one of the most keyboard friendly environments, also or cars in United. Also most of these turns are full steer. Of course, the slower the map, the better for keyboard. You can of course also have some faster and wider turns, then you need some analog steering. But in many cases it's pretty good for keyboard. Oh, I have another big shower outside. Earlier it was, we had hail here. .69. Yeah, Fett is now only 2 points ahead of Uli. We lost here a lot of points. Looks good. So I had now a very slow start. And I have it in the wrong round. Well, I overtook everyone, even though I crashed in the last chicane. But it showed me 4th place. That looks very good now. Let's keep it up. I'm saving the end quite a lot at the moment. Seems like people crash a lot there. Yeah, the next car shall be rally car. That's like even more extreme than snow. Absolutely the opposite of keyboard friendly. Snow is still not too unfriendly for keyboard. There were good players playing snow with keyboard. Of course, keyboard is pretty much in the mud on these snow car on dirt physics. They are actually even then more precise than rally, but rally is like never, like in not a single case rally is any keyboard friendly, not in a single corner. we have to see how Nadio is doing that. Snow car already has some criticism with that, but a rally car will bring more criticism. Good round. Naja, you have to use action keys then. But you are of course limited to the action keys that you have available. If they fit for corners well, then okay. There we go. That was so close in the end. That was so close to crashing. Oh, that's close! Asu ahead. Whoa, that's a lot of speed. That was a much better wallback than ever. Pavel with the second local in Daddy. I had a mistake in the start. In the very first turn. Otherwise it was equal to the round that I drove before. With a bit of a slower ending, but a much faster wallbang. You mean the interface? That I make the interface of? Then it would be the star button, I don't know, the multiply. But you can set that to any key you want. Yeah, exactly this one. So I'm finalist in the minimum amount of rounds that's possible to get there. GG. That there was one round where I was not first. That kinda destroyed the perfect. It was very early on, of course. But apart from that one round, I won every other round. It was a bit lucky because I drove always the correct time at the correct moment. When Pavel drove a .70, I was there to try faster. There were also some close calls against Fed, but it was a really clean, a very clean match. So Velocitro. Yeah, the desert car is very keyboard friendly. Let's have a look at the battles here in front. On slow tracks. Also on slow tracks, the desert car is, I think, even like keyboard has even an advantage there. Coast is relatively keyboard friendly. And Bay on slow maps is also keyboard friendly. Also when they are very slow and technical, then Bay is also good. But of course, whenever you have fast maps in United with wide corners and with a lot of speed, then keyboard will have issues because you always need to smooth steer then. But typical league tracks in Coast or in Bay were back in the days very slow paced and very tight, and that had a lot of full steer, and then keyboard is absolutely not in the mud because it was you can nicely change the turns very quickly between left and right, especially on Bay. That can be super helpful. So yeah, and desert car, the tappling, that's just extremely strong. There is a map, and I'm a gamepad player since a long time, but I built a map once where what was that car doing? Snack. I played a map, I built an own map, a very short desert map where I played in with keyboard and with gamepad, and I was just better with keyboard, even though I'm not playing with keyboard since ages, but you just get more speed. So, yeah. Also desert can be an exception, but if you have, of course, again, a fast desert map with long corners, then it's gonna be different again. Yeah, otherwise Team 2, actually they are focused there on the keyboard friendliness. In Canyon, I would say keyboard is even better. Also after the last update that happened there, I must say that keyboard seems to be better for whatever reason. Just gets more speed out of the corners. It's hard to explain, but keyboard seems to be better in Canyon. And Valley, yeah, you don't really need to smooth steer in Valley. Maybe it's a bit better to drive a corner more round than the more circled. A Snake is trying to cut here, okay. Then, also if you have a very wide corner where with full steering you would just touch the inside, maybe it would be a bit better to have like a round steering. You see how much they struggle in the end. But yeah. Lagoon, super keyboard friendly in my opinion. I think you would have way more control over the Lagoon car if you play with keyboard. But yeah, when they bring rally, discussions will happen, because rally is the opposite of keyboard friendly. There is just not a single corner that you can build where keyboard would be good. Maybe if you have to turn around on the spot. Then yeah. Pavel got a .60. Oh, we have also soon finalists. Pavel needed first place, he won't get it. Also, Huli is finalist, Fed only needs to finish to become finalist. Where is Fed? Here, what the heck. But okay, 50 seconds finish time, what's still. Pavel is close to finalist, yeah. We have a double finalist situation right now. So Fat versus Huli. Huli a bit more consistent than Fat, I would say. Also has the faster time. But Fat had more points for a long time. Yeah, and there's Hooligan. Sorry for Jinx. But is Fat winning? Because Pavel can definitely deny him on pace. Snack maybe with a successful cut. No, I don't see him anymore. So, depends on if Pavel survives the last turn. He crashed quite often already. Maybe he's going for my record. And he needs a good. And he will deny, and he will become finalist as well. And what the time is it? Okay, it's actually far behind my PB. Looked like good, like a good round by Pavel, because he was leading from the start and kept the lead. Nobody caught up at any point. But it was actually a time that I've beaten every round, kinda. In the Discord, in the Trackmania speedrun Discord, I got the Trackmania original version for my speedrun. That was very simple to get. You can just download it and install, and that was it. Has probably its flaws because you don't really have your own profile. Naja, you have, but I don't know. We shared in one together. I don't know how it works, but there you can download it in the speedrun Discord. Maybe you find it still with some command, maybe Trackathon or Trackathon 2. Maybe such a command has the Discord link. And then there's still the channel available, I think, for Trackmania original for the speedrun. I don't know how Virtual got the very oldest version that he's played lately in stream. Don't remember, also I didn't see how he got that one. Don't know how you would get it. Ah, it's a nice fight now. And Huli will make it. Good round. Oh, there's even another driver coming in, which is, yeah, subs. Huli gets second. Hello, Mitsu. It was quite funny to see the very oldest game version again in virtual stream, because you have to see there are some blocks looking different. For example, on snow environment, even the street on the ground was wood surface. Nowadays it's just normal grey street tarmac, but back then in the very first version of the game it was wood. Also the platform blocks on desert are looking a little bit different. Wow, everyone gets denied by Ecstatic, or they let him, I don't know. How come you missed Dr. Ahu's lab? I watched the Roa VOD later to see what kind of maps looked very interesting. But there are two reasons. Also, first of all, there is another cup at that time, and that cup is actually important. And second, also there are actually, if we go very precise, there are even 4 cups at the same time, but I already have to decide which one I play. But there is one that is way more important. And secondly, and it's a weekly cup. And secondly, I once installed Trackmania Unlimiter, and it deleted my profile and scores, and then I told myself, okay, I never use that again. And I never installed TM Infinity either then. I didn't even know about the newest versions there, so I wasn't really interested to do that. Where is Ecstatic coming from now? Pavel will take third. Oh my god, Ecstatic just joined the server and is immediately denying. Abuna is finalist as well, somehow. Ah, okay, we play only for 3 people. Yep, and then this was it. Next week a stadium, nice. Map review, oh. Okay. I will go into the new game anyway now. Let me check the map.